Good morning, Avon. I'm Ethan Brooks.
And I'm Cheyenne Murphy. Thanks for watching the Oreo Report.
Thanks. Today, we are looking at a high of 56 and a low of 48. We are going to also be expecting rain throughout the day. Tomorrow, we are looking at scattered thunderstorms through the day, with Friday and Saturday a high of 54 and a low of 29. Friday and Saturday, we are going to be seeing the sun come out finally after all of this rain, with a high of 45 and a low of 26 on Friday, and Saturday a high of 50 and a low of 28. Back to you.
It's time for the BPA extravaganza. There is a cookie sale going on for St. Patrick's Day. It costs $2 to send 3 cookies with a message to a friend next week. You'll find the BPA in the comments taking orders.
Black History Month is coming to an end. Elijah shows us some people who made a big difference.
February is Black History Month. Let me take you through time and show you some people that have impacted America. First one we have is Frederick Douglass. He was an abolitionist leader. He was born into slavery around 1818. He became one of the most well-known intellectuals for advising presidents and speaking to thousands of people on a variety of causes, including women's rights. Next, we have Sojourner Truth. Her birth name is Isabella Pumphrey. She was an African-American women's rights activist. She was known for her speech titled "Ain't I a Woman?" that was read in 1851 in Ohio at the Women's Rights Convention. Next is Rosa Parks. She stood up for her rights by sitting on the bus, so-called the White Side, and she got arrested because she refused to get up. Then later on, her act caused a bus boycott. We have George Washington Carver. He was born into slavery, and then he went on to be one of the best botanists and inventors of his time. He made over 100 products just using the peanut. Last but not least, this is Barack Obama. He ran for 8 years as the 44th president. He was also the first African-American president who had the most votes than any candidate in history. Those are a few people who have impacted America. Also Black History Month. For AHS News, I'm Elijah Ibarra.
Parking lot safety is a big issue at Avon High School. I take a look at some of the issues.
The student parking lot is a dangerous place both before and after school. It doesn't need to be that way. We asked a few students what they think the student lot is like right now.
I feel like it's not really safe right now because a lot of people are trying to leave at the same time and people are getting in accidents.
I feel like the student lot is very chaotic, especially at the end of the day when everyone's trying to leave and go home. There's been a couple accidents I've seen already this year.
It's pretty crazy, pretty chaotic, kind of hard to get out of, kind of scary.
They also told us how they deal with the student lot.
I just try to get out to my car as quickly as possible, or I wait it out.
In the mornings, I usually try coming early, and then at the end of the day, I usually wait a little bit so everyone leaves.
I get out of there as quick as I can.
We also found out what they think the best way to deal with the student lot is.
I feel like maybe there should be a cop watching the parking lot, and then maybe students even should have a little more awareness of their surroundings.
Let people out of the parking lot if you're coming in, because it just makes everything move a whole lot smoother.
They also informed us what their biggest struggle they have in the student lot.
At the end of the day, I feel like everyone's trying to leave at the same time, where it just people are getting really close to each other and cutting each other off, which isn't that safe.
There's a lot of times when people are going out the back of the parking lot, they just won't stop or look at where they're going. And if you're turning right into the main lane to get out the front entrance, there's a lot of times where I've almost been T-boned or hit before by people not paying attention.
How can we fix it?
Learn some more respect as a driver, just for other drivers, and let people out. Pay attention to where you're going and be conscious behind the wheel, just as you wouldn't be on a normal road.
For AHS News, I'm Ethan Brooks.
You can learn about art history in Italy and visit the oldest art store in the world. Mrs. Sims and Mrs. Fowler will be taking students on spring break in 2019. If you're interested in being a part of this trip, there is an informational meeting next Wednesday, the 7th at 7 p.m. in the AGLI room.
auditions for the spring play, Peter and the Starcatcher, are next Wednesday, March 7th. Auditions will be in the auditorium. Please prepare a 1-minute monologue and be sure to sign up for an audition time outside Miss Spire's room, F110.
A reminder, if you are taking the National Spanish exam, you need to report to Miss Steffi's room for SRT today. Bring your laptop and headphones. That's all for your oral report today.
Have an awesome day, Avon.
Welcome to the real world, she said to me condescendingly. Take a seat, take your life, plot it